My name is Nicolò Sartorio. I'm a photographer, both commercially and fine art. I live in this space with my wife, Sanak.
I am a research scientist working for a biotech company.
We moved here about 3 years ago. We fell in love with the neighborhood. It's more of a artist community than a traditional suburban live space. In terms of the space itself, it's an artist live workspace, hence the luminosity and the openness.
The light is amazing in this space. It was something that I fell in love with.
But when we first moved in, it was very raw, from the floors to the walls to everything. Part of the design was to add some additional interior walls.
Because Nicolò is an artist, he has more specific vision and ideas. And then I had a wish list that needed to be contained within the design.
We started from a place of mutual requirements, I think.
I wanted a big kitchen or beautiful bathtub and a closet where I can store my clothes. Practically, I wanted to have laundry area next to my office where I could just incorporate into my daily activities.
It's important for me to have a studio or space to work and create. I need more of a multifunctional space than your traditional empty canvas studio. I need a space where I can shoot. I also need a space where I could prepare for shows and print my work. And so that drove the creation of the wall. So behind the wall, there is the full bathroom and this storage space. The space upstairs was one giant open space with just the platform of the mezzanine. We have to have a separation between public space and private space.
Mezzanine, not only I use as my office, but also use as a guest bedroom. So we had to somehow create divide to create intimacy and privacy.
We started playing with different ideas of where to put the walls and how to build the walls. We created the new master bedroom, a new bathroom downstairs. We separated a little bit the kitchen.
Oh, this stir fry is gonna be amazing. Ooh.
Kitchen is very inviting. It's all white, enough space and plenty of storage. It's very open, but also very functional. The way we designed the cabinet, they're vertically open instead of horizontally open. We put a lot of energy into designing it.
How would you like this slice? Tiny as well?
Tiny, yes. The bedroom is one of my favorite places to be in the house. It is just the right size and enough space for my clothes. High ceiling and skylight allows the light to flood in the morning. I believe that bedroom is not a place to go to sleep and become unconscious, but also where we dream and come back rejuvenated. That's how I feel in my bedroom. Living surrounded by beauty is very important for me. I think that brings a sense of health and healing, and I think this space brings that opportunity to create beauty and surround ourselves in that environment. And obviously, Nicolò is an artist, so it's like a blank canvas on which we can create.
Me and my wife very much converge and agree on modern, clean, pure lines, basically white on white aesthetic. Throughout the space, the only color coming in is the color of the floors that brings a certain warmth.
Bringing the warmth and zen-ness into a very minimalistic, elegant line is something that's very intentional and it's something we love.
The minimalist and modern can sometimes go a little too far. Bringing some older elements makes space feel warmer.
My desk, it used to be antique Chinese door that has been converted into a table by artists in San Francisco. They were moving away from the city, so Nicolò was able to obtain it. It's such a beautiful table that I really love. I feel privileged to use it as my desk. We choose things based on connection to an object. It is not just something we buy from a fancy high-end store. They all have their own story, how it came about into our lives.
The dining table is an interesting story. It's from the old San Francisco Public Library From there, it had gone to the Oakland Museum. At some point, it became too big for the museum. And one of my neighbors got it from the Oakland Museum. She eventually came and offered me the table. At that time, I didn't have the space, so it ended up going to a woodworker. And then he decided to throw it away. At that point, I got it and I started sanding to see what the surface looked underneath, and the details started to come out, and the beautiful red color of the wood.
Not only the light in the daytime is beautiful, but also the night light. Every light fixture we purchased has an intention around it, ambiance or mood.
From using dimmers to light bulbs that change color. Every room has at least 3 different lighting setups. The ability to change the light in a space, to change the space itself. And to me, it's a big part of the design.
I cannot imagine my life without having art in my space.
It was very inviting to start putting some of my own work out. Over the years, I've come in contact with a lot of our artists. So we have exchange work, artwork that I inherited from my family.
The idea of building a bookshelf, we both loved.
We always had this dream of having a big bookshelf, but even in this giant space, we were starting to run out of storage space. Well, we had one giant wall. Maybe we put everything into the one space. We ended up building ourselves.
It was such a labor of love. It took a lot of work, during which I was going through health issues.
Hello, darling.
I gained a lot of respect for Niccolo, not giving up.
As we were piling the elements of the bookshelf up, we realized that nothing was straight. And that required a lot of additional work. And eventually, basically digging into the drywall.
Watching him being so patient, persistent, perseverant gave me courage and sense of love and home.
I know.
We love to feel the warmth and uplifting element of the house. It's not just a refurbished, reinvented warehouse where we just live. This is actually we build our lives.